Hey everyone, this is Jordan with Food Bevy, the online community for food and beverage founders. And today I have the pleasure of talking with one of my friends and colleagues in the industry, Ashley, who's the co-founder of Prevail Jerky, a awesome company that I've been known and been working with since the beginning, and excited to tell your story. So Ashley, I'd love for you to give a quick intro into the brand, the product, and how you got started.
Hey Jordan, great to be here. So I have celiac and I grew up with tons of food allergies. They got worse and worse over time. And I was diagnosed with celiac in my 30s. And so my family, we decided to use a paleo diet because that's how I started feeling better. And I was really healing myself through food. And I'm super lucky that my husband, Glenn, is a smoke meat mastermind and he would make this jerky for me at home. And as I would travel for work, I'd be in the airport and, all I could eat was a banana or a hard boiled egg. And I was like, there's got to be something out there better that's, high protein, low sodium, a snack that I could take on the go that, met with all my special dietary needs. And he was making this jerky for me at home. And he took it to work with him. And, his friends were kind of foodies and they loved it and loved all the flavors and our tender texture. And so we really took a dive into the jerky market. And, he tried over 100 jerkies that were on the market. And I couldn't try most of them because they had soy sauce or other ingredients that I was allergic to. And we couldn't believe that nobody was doing a top 8 allergen free tender jerky. So Prevail was born. So that's, kind of where we started. We're soy free, gluten free, paleo certified, keto certified, top 8 allergen free. We have super low sodium and a really tender texture that sets us apart from the rest.
I absolutely love that. And I think the thing that sold me from the beginning was just how great it tastes. It's not like that artificial tasting jerky that you'll find out there at your like gas station rest stop. Like it feels and tastes like meat because it is. And it makes a huge difference in terms of that experience. So I know when you got started, neither you nor Glenn were in the food industry. So talk a little bit about that transition from what you were doing prior into the food industry and how the journey's been.
We both do not come from a food background or CPG background. I mean, for sure, we're lucky that, we are based here in Chicago because it's definitely, a CPG town. But, we just, did a lot of hard work and did all the research ourselves. Glenn was the one that made all the recipes ourselves. So he had to calculate how to scale that. We are USDA approved. Any meat product has to go through the USDA. So that's a whole process. We had to get a co-packing plant. Some, CPG companies can just start in the community kitchen that's certified in certain things. And we had to go to a co-packing plant and we were lucky enough to find one here in Springfield that we really like. And they wanted to work with us. So it was a lot of, just phone calls and just, nose to the grind. We just worked really hard and tried to figure it out and, coming up with a name and, figuring out, how to get all those certifications. It was hard, but, we did it. So we're really passionate about sharing it. And there's so many people out there that are looking for top 8 allergen free food that it was just really a passion of ours to, share that mission with people.
I love that. And going into 2020, hands down, like every single person I talked to was like, all right, 2020 is going to be my year. And then like COVID hit and disrupted everything. So talk about like what have been some of the challenges in terms of growing your company that happened last year that you had to overcome?
Well, for sure, I think, like you said, everybody thought 220 was the year 2020. We were looking to get in a lot more retail and, when COVID hit, a lot of those places stopped buying and looking at new brands. So that was really kind of a all stop. So we really kind of pivoted and really focused more on our online strategy, our Amazon strategy. I mean, we were certainly lucky enough that we were a food brand because, food, there was, we're shelf stable up to a year. So people were certainly, stocking their pantries and doing all that. So coming out the end of 2020 when we got into Arowana right at Christmas time, and everything just kind of started coming back online. We were also really lucky that we get our beef from New Zealand because there was no problems with the plants over there and any of the production. So I know that there were a lot of issues with getting ingredients here in the States. So we were really lucky we didn't have that issue.
Yeah, I know New Zealand's done an amazing kind of
Right?
managing the pandemic. It's like, oh, maybe we should just move over there. Um, so talk about Arowana a little bit and your experience there. So far, I know it's been this like really on trend, like dream retailer to be in. What's that experience been like?
I really love working with them, for sure. Like you say, I mean, that's our customer for sure. Our product mirrors their values, so well. And I think that their consumer was really looking for a new take on, jerky. There are a couple healthy jerkies out there, but they taste healthy. They don't really have a really deep flavor profile. And we were able to really get some really unique flavors. Our umami flavor doesn't have any soy sauce, and it certainly mirrors like that teriyaki style jerky. So I think their customers out there kind of have that elevated palate, and they really understand delicious food, and they're looking for healthy food at the same time. So our customer, a lot of our Amazon sales and things certainly come from those zip codes. So we know that that's where our customer base is, and they've really been a pleasure to work with. Our sell-throughs are really fantastic. Velocity is great. I do think that it, has to do with being in an area where people are looking for that healthy food.
And then we're already, geez, like end of 3 months into this year already, which is going by crazy fast. But talk about your vision for the rest of this year and what you hope to accomplish.
We just launched it new at KeHE in March, so that has been really exciting. And we were chosen to be in the Mariano's local food section. So we're actually launching that here in the next week or two. And so it's been really exciting to see the growth. There's a lot of different better health food markets around in the Midwest. And so we've really kind of gotten a head start on our footprint now for 2021. So we're definitely looking to grow with that distribution, and then to continue growing distribution on the West Coast as well. And then also new products are on the way. We certainly want to do a poultry jerky and, all the different kind of flavors that we can bring to the jerky market.
That's exciting. I'm excited to try those. Sign me up when those come out. And then I know you've been at this for a little while now. If you had to give one piece of advice to a up and coming founder who's just getting started, what would you tell them?
I would certainly just go with your gut. I think that there's a lot of different opportunities to work with a lot of different people, and you want to work with people that share your vision, whatever that is. So certainly going out and trying to find people that want to help you grow your business and understand your product, and that you're not just a number to them, but also go with your gut and make sure that you like what they stand for and that they understand what you're trying to do. I think that if you find those people, that they can really help push your product forward. So go with your gut.
That's a very good piece of advice, which people don't always follow. There's lots of, everyone has an opinion, especially with food. Everyone has a say and they think that they know what's best, but you just have to follow your own gut while, taking in insight, but you have to make that decision yourself. So Ashley, this has been amazing. Thank you so much for being on today, and best of luck for the rest of this year and into the future.
Thanks so much, Jordan. I appreciate it.